Welcome to the solutions video for homework assignment 6.01, number 2. So this is pages 20 and 21 out of our textbook, numbers 1 to 5. So number 1, we are given some sets here. There's U, A, and B. I'm actually going to redraw that a little bit bigger. We are asked to set up the corresponding Venn diagrams. So U is our universal set, A and B are going to be represented with these overlapping circles. So the universal set has every number in the set. So as we're going through U, we have to ask ourselves, is it on the A list? Is it on the B list? So number 2 is in set B but not in A. Number 3 is in set A but not in B. Number 4 is in B but not A. 6 is in all of the sets. 8 is in B but not A. 9 is in A but not B. 10, B but not A. 12 is in both. 14 is in B but not A, and 15 is in A and not B. So we have done the illustration based on set diagrams. Now we have to figure out the number of elements in set A. So we actually have 7 of these little calculations to do. So the number of elements in set A would be 5. The number of set elements in A but not in B would be 3. Number of elements in set B, there's 7. 4 is in B but not in A, there are 5. In set A and B, so that's the union of the two, that is 10. In set, and is not the union, and is the intersection, that's 2. The part 6 is the or, that is the union, and that's the one that's 10. And how many elements are in the complement of A? So how many elements are in the entire universal set, but not in A? That's 7. So that is question 1. Now, question 2 gives us the Venn diagram. There's 38 students in a grade 12 class, and our Venn diagram has 11 in drama, 6 in band, and 8 in both. So we have, this is our diagram. Part A, how many students are in both the drama club and in band? That's our overlapping intersection. How many are in the drama club but not in band? That's 11. How many students are in the drama club? 19. And how many are in the band? 14. How many students are in at least one of the drama club or the band? We add these up and we get 25. So finally, how many are in neither? Well, if there's 38 students in the whole class and there's 25 in at least one, 38 minus 25 means there are 13 that are in neither. Number 3, Anna surveyed her 45 students about their favorite sports and recorded the results. And 20 said hockey, 14 said soccer, and 16 said neither of those. So we want to find out how many students like both hockey and soccer. So if we were to turn this into a Venn diagram, which is actually part C. I'm going to skip ahead to that because the Venn diagram will help us solve parts A and B. So that's our hockey circle, that's our soccer circle. So we have 16 in our universal set. And we want to find out how many are in each. Well, if there's 16 there, and there's 45 in all, 45 minus 16 would give us 29. So these three sections have to add up to 29. But 20 plus 14 adds up to 34. That's 5 too many. So that means 5 people have been counted twice. That's how we know there's a 5 in this spot. So that leaves us with 15 here, and 14 minus 5 is 9 here. So part A, how many students like hockey and soccer? That's 5. Part B, how many students like only hockey or only soccer? That's 24. And part C is to draw and label the Venn diagram we have already done. So, number 4. There are 55 guests at a ski resort in British Columbia. 25 plan to go skiing, 32 plan to snowboard, and 9 plan to do neither. So, again, I'm going to draw a Venn diagram. So, I'm just going to label it. These are the people who want to go skiing. Who says our labels have to be letters. And these are the people that want to go snowboarding. So just try to draw a little snowboard there. All right, here we go. So we know there's 55 grand total. So these 4 regions, the 9 people in the neither group, plus these combined, have to add up to 55. So the 25 plus 32, if we add that up, we get 57. But we know that these 3 add up to 55 minus 9. So that's 46. This is 11 too many. So 11 of these people were counted twice. We have to have 11 in the overlap region. That leaves 14 here and 21 here. Now, how many guests plan to ski and snowboard? That's 11. How many plan to only ski? That's 14. How many plan to only snowboard? That's 21. And finally, number 5. Ryan drew the following Venn diagram incorrectly. There are 25 items in the universal set, and 4 items are not in set A or B. So we'll start with Ryan's Venn diagram. So what he has, that's set A, that's set B. This is our universal set. We know that there are 25 items in the universal set. He's got 13, 10, and 4 as his numbers. That looks kind of like a sloppy 4. It's meant to be a U for the universal set. And we know he's got these wrong because these add up to 27. And we only have 25 in the set. So we have to determine the actual number of people in A and B. So A and B, only A and only B. And we have to redraw Ryan's diagram with the correct information. So they said 4 are neither in set A or B. So we can try not to erase the corner and say 4 is the correct number. So that leaves us with 21 here. Now it doesn't specify how Ryan drew this incorrectly. The most common mistake is to put the 13 total A in the exclusively A portion. So let's assume that the 13 plus 10 minus that intersection, A intersect B, that is what's going to equal our 21, which is 25 minus 4. So 23 minus this equals 21. That number has to be 2. So if we have 2 in the overlap, that 13 becomes 11, that 10 becomes an 8. So now we have redrawn the diagram from part B. Now it'll be easier to go back and do part A. How many are in union A and B? That's 2. A only, 11. B only, 8. That concludes these solutions for assignment 6.01, number 2.